Hi everybody, I'm Susan Thomas, and I wanted to make this brief video today to talk about why I am leaving Beachbody. This is something I've actually been thinking about for a while now, but I'm going to go over the reasons why. And I do want to emphasize that just because I am leaving Beachbody does not mean I'm going to stop helping people. I'm just going to start going about it in a different way, in a way that is more aligned with my own values and beliefs. So reason number one why I am leaving Beachbody is I can't justify the prices anymore. Let's face it, I thought it was expensive when I signed up, and you know what? It's still expensive. And I have trouble justifying the fact of trying to sell a product that I believe is very overpriced. Yes, the quality of the programs, the quality of the shake, yeah, that's great. But do I think that Shakeology is worth over $100? No. Do I think Beachbody On Demand is worth $200? No, I do not. I'm sorry, it's way overpriced. I am switching to different products. I'm switching to using Daily Burn. It's a hell of a lot cheaper and it has great programs. I'm switching to using, after my Shakeology supply runs out, I'm going to start using Vega 1. $30 over the counter, may not be quite as grand as Shakeology. The quality may not be quite the same, but you know what? It's a reasonable substitute and it's a hell of a lot cheaper. And if I want to really help people, a lot of people out there on a budget, I'd rather be able to suggest products to them that I know that they're going to be able to fit into their budget, rather than saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't get healthy because of the outrageous price. I just can't continue to justify the prices that Beachbody puts on their products. I can't do that anymore. The other thing is, I have lost my passion for their products. Yes, Beachbody was there for me at a time when I really needed them, when I was really lost, and they helped me find my path. But they're not the be-all and end-all. They're not the only solution out there. They're not the only way that I can get a good workout in. They're not the only way for me to get nutrition in. It's not the only way I can get accountability and support. I can get plenty of that, especially with this new town that I'm in. I have overwhelming support in the health and nutrition area with the people that I have met who are very into this, who are on the same mentality as me. I don't need the online community necessarily anymore, and I still plan on growing my online communities, but being able to help them in the way I've always wanted to help them without the Beachbody products. So I'm not as excited about their products anymore at all. As long as I can get a really good workout in, as long as I'm still eating healthy for my body, whatever that solution ends up being, I'm sure it's going to evolve over time, I'm going to be happy. And I can't say that I am absolutely in love with Beachbody anymore. There was a time I was, and it's had its place in time, and I definitely needed it in the past, but I don't need it anymore, and I definitely don't feel the passion for the products anymore. And the third reason I am leaving Beachbody is I don't feel that their values are the same as mine. We don't align in our values and beliefs. I have recently come across many stories of other coaches who were fired or who left Beachbody, that their stories really began to resonate with me, that I also was not feeling the passion, that I also wanted to move on. But the ones that were let go, their stories of why really, really bothered me. And it made me feel like that Beachbody was not the company I once fell in love with, that they are no longer treating their distributors and their coaches with the utmost respect, that they are in fact abusing their coaches, whether they want to believe that or not. This is my own personal opinion. If you're a coach out there, I'm more than willing to support you. I'm not trying to make enemies or bash Beachbody. This is just my own view right now. And after hearing some of these stories of these coaches who were let go, I can't continue to support the company anymore. I am the kind of person that when I find out a company is doing something I can't morally agree with, I stop supporting the company in every way possible. This is one of the reasons I don't have an iPhone, or I won't get an iComputer, or I won't get a Mac. It's because I know what they do in how they build their products overseas, and I won't touch Apple ever. And some of the things I'm hearing about Beachbody and the people they've let go and the stories behind that, I'm not going to go into any details because it's not my story to tell, but they are out there on YouTube if you want to look up for yourself. I have to say, after hearing some of these stories, I honestly cannot in good conscience continue to support this company any further. So I am leaving. And when you can't support a company, when you're no longer in love with the products, and you no longer have a passion for the company, it's really time to move on. And that's what I'm doing. I still plan on putting myself out there and helping others, but now I feel like I am more free to do it in a manner that I've always wanted to do it. I am actually looking into a new program with the Institute of the Psychology of Eating. I plan on saving up some money to enroll in their program to become a eating psychologist. It's much more aligned with what I want to do and how I want to help people. It's an 8-month intensive training course where you come out with a certification to help people, and you can actually, if I wanted to, with this certification, I could actually go out and get a real job somewhere if I wanted to, or I could continue trying to do this thing online, which is probably what I'll do. In the meantime, I'm going to continue to run support groups and create a few of my own courses to help people with while I scrounge up the money for this intensive 8-month course that is much like an associate's or a bachelor's degree, all smushed together really intensively and getting it all done in 8 months. And it's going to be a lot of work. I'm looking forward to it. And that's the direction I'm taking. I'm just going in a different direction. I've always believed that you have to have a proper mindset to succeed with your health and nutrition. And Beachbody never covered that. Yes, they encourage personal development if you're a coach, but it's never really tapped into or brought up as a necessary component of the journey. And I've always had to make up a lot of my own content anyways for my groups. And this way I can be more free and recommend things that are much more affordable on the scale when it comes to nutrition and fitness. If you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them. I am still looking to help people, as that is a deep passion of mine, but I am no longer going to be doing it with Beachbody. As for my fellow coaches out there, I am very grateful and appreciative of you. I value the friendships I have made over the past couple of years, and I'll always consider you guys friends and another family that I have. But for me, the coaching journey just is not worth it anymore. I just cannot in good conscience continue to support the company or the products. And I wish you luck on your own journeys with coaching, because I do know that it is something that is meant for some people, and I can no longer say that it is meant for me. I hope you all have a blessed